Hi class, it's Dr. Chavone. I saw in the discussion that there was some confusion about finding assignments. So I want to help you with that. Here I have the course page, and you'll see that the tabs up top, which you can use, and there's also tabs on the left here. This is the face page of your course, and you can see the Getting Started guide, which I urge you to review. You have the syllabus for the class, and these resources are really important to you, especially if you're just starting school for the returning to school, you're not used to APA format, or you haven't had to write academic papers in the past. These are going to be very important for you to look at. So they're PowerPoint presentations. Here is a template for your APA format. Mostly for the assignments for this class, you only need to use the no abstract. You don't need to do an abstract for your paper. And this explains Turnitin. All of your topics will be, assignments will be submitted through Turnitin. And you find here Module 1. But I also want you to see that you can open Module 1 on the left-hand tab here. So Module 1 comes up, and you will see the first module is on finding knowledge. And the first assignment is to help you learn the expectations and goals for the class. What we want you to do is to be able to review data, do data analysis, and develop your writing skills. There are resources here that I pointed out, but there's also resources on the internet for formal academic writing. So your writing will be formal and academic style. Okay, so your first task is to go over the skills that you're going to need and prepare for that. Then if you scroll down, you see Module 1, Funding Knowledge, and that is the content for the first week. So the module description, and this week we're going to be looking at evidence and the value of evidence, your objectives and goals, professional standards, and here are your learning materials to go over. So you have the reference for your textbooks, and at the very end here you'll see you need to read chapters 1 and 2 in the Matteo and Foreman, and chapter 1 in Curley. And by reading these chapters, you will be prepared to discuss the content and to complete your assignment. All right, so I'm going to go back to Module 1. And if we scroll down, you will see the discussion question. And, you know, that's easy to find, isn't it? When you want to add to the discussions, to your respond to your peers, you could also just open discussions by clicking this tab, and that gets you to discussions. Right? Okay, so let me go back to the content. And we want to look at your assignment. So your assignment is here, so you can click on the assignment, and it tells you how to submit your work, and then the details of your assignment. So you will see that the assignments are lengthy, and this is because you don't spend time in class. You have to demonstrate understanding, comprehension, and application of the readings through your assignments. So we want you to be able to use evidence, references in your assignments. So you have 3 scholarly citations. Your textbook could be used as a reference, but we also want you to go to the literature to get current publications to serve as evidence to support your writing. And of course it's APA, and you saw those APA guidelines in the beginning of the modules, the coursework. Okay, so you will have a cover page and a reference page for your assignments. So here you'll see the assignments build on the discussions. So using what you identified in the discussion this week, you're going to develop a specific, detailed, step-by-step process on how to find knowledge. You'll describe where you found the information, what you found, and how you're going to determine if the knowledge is appropriate or inappropriate to use as you develop a practice implementation module. So that will be our goal. You'll be building on this each week on a practice implementation module. Okay, so I hope that helps. Additionally, on the module site for module 1 and for every module, you will see how to upload your assignment. And we click on that, you'll see that you have to write your name, the course number, and to submit your assignment. And I also urge you to look at the rubric. Faculty in this class, at Aspen, we follow rubrics, so overall we're consistent with grading. And you will see here that the rubrics are very specific. Right, so to get full points for content, you want in-depth coverage of the topic. Okay, so we want synthesis of the information, maybe some analysis as you do it. So then if you don't follow the assignment and the topic isn't appropriate to what you were asked to do, that's going to be detrimental to your score. Organization, what we're looking for is a structure and organization in your paper. So an introduction, headings for the different topics that you're discussing, and conclusion or a summary. So the introduction should alert the reader to what's going to be covered in the paper, and then the conclusion would be a summary of the key topics that you wrote about. We want logic, all explanations, and this will be evident if you are using evidence to support what you're saying. I know at this point you've been advanced practice nurses, you've had your master's, and many of you have lots of experience working in practice. And so you do know about things, but when you are writing an academic paper, you want to reference experts, published authors. So your opinion isn't what you want to focus on. You want to focus on what does the literature tell us? What is the evidence to support these statements? All right, so we look at the references that you use and that you follow APA. And then this is your grammar, punctuation, spelling, and remember APA is active voice, so you want to write in active voice. It's also third person, so use third person voice as you write. And then your total points are added here and is posted in your grade book. I also, when I grade, provide feedback for you on your discussions and on your assignments as well. Okay, so I hope that helps you. If you have any further questions, just let me know. I'll try to help you and guide you as best I can.